So, I think it's fair to say this hack has some amount of hype to it, but I don't know if it's justified or not. Well, doesn't seem to be any attract mode for this. They don't want to spoil anything. All this is the same. But they did change the default, so now Y is the shot button instead of X. Wish I could use Control Freak here though. That actually makes the game playable. Oh, Shma Knight. But apparently the implementation of Control Freak is not compatible with a lot of hacks. Adam? Oh, that's different. This is a space colony? It looks like a village. Samus is pregnant and that didn't turn out well because for some reason this is fanfiction. This is supposed to be a dark twist on the Metroid storyline, and this is what they came up with? Samus getting revenge? This doesn't bode well. So how is any of this gonna figure into the gameplay? Also, there's barely any music here. Not using the intro from the beginning, because this is gonna be dark and broody, I guess. So, is this supposed to imply that Samus is doing all of these things herself? And not because she got an order from the Federation? They couldn't change either of these parts, I guess, except to make the visor green. So the pictures are the same, but they've written fanfiction to recontextualize it. She couldn't dispatch the infant Metroid and not explaining why. She couldn't bring herself to, or she wasn't able to. I think this detail's important if you're gonna rewrite the storyline. And now she's gonna use them as a bioweapon. Planting it at an illegal weapon facility to lure them out. And she has a scar, I see. Last thing Samus needed is to be dark and edgy. Look at that turn up for other M. We're reassigning roles? No, this is fanfiction. It's literal fanfiction. This is loss. But is her miscarriage related to the destruction of her home? They don't make that clear anyway. This is different. No audio when the doors open for some reason. That doesn't open. And the door transition is faster because of Project Base. Look at these bullets. They accelerate on the way out of the barrel. How does that make sense? Why can't they have a constant velocity? The firing rate seems to be improved. Might be in my imagination though. So Sam has put it here on this space colony, aka illegal weapon facility. Leaves without a fight. That's it. No time bomb? Everything's red for some reason. I was expecting this big overhaul to have new music, and there doesn't. Oh. Oh. They changed the map behind my back. That's something, I guess. And there's dead people now. What happened here? So, no answer on how all these people died. Were they killed by the space payass behind my back? Oh, that's where I came in. And that no longer opens. So, I guess that means the environment's gonna shift. So we need environments that change instead of you changing to meet the environment. So all we needed to do is see that the Metroid. Oh, that's it. We just needed to see it happen so we can follow them, I guess. We're not even blowing it up. No need to, I guess. Let the cops come and arrest any of the illegal weapons makers, whoever might still be alive there, because I'm not gonna be bothered. This part's different. We can actually see a few platforms. Everything's recolored because it has to. Not sure why they had to recolor the helmet and the chest piece blue. I'm gonna reach that someday. Just out of reach. So the entire map has changed. Some of the mechanics are different. Orange doors, that's new. You have to go to the right this time. When are they gonna give me the morph ball? I guess orange doors are the missiles? Water? Here? How did I enter this from... Oh, this is an airlock. Only thing I missed from Control Freak though is the direction lock actually working the way it's intended. I guess the other thing I'm dreading is, what did they do with the bosses? Did they invent any new ones like Super Metroid Ascent tried to do? Guess they want screw attack for that. I noticed that. Gates. 14 gates. Okay, now we need to find these things. This is the first new mechanic. Find 15 gates throughout the world, touch them to open up the final area. Okay. But I had to... That's technically hidden. Okay, so areas of interest that have been collected are not marked. We have a good amount of... What are they calling this? Criteria. Open maps from the get-go. Is that a 1? Kind of a thing, too. They're departing from the traditional Metroid map design with initial area being this wide before you have any abilities. There's Morph Ball. Morphing Ball, still the... I don't like the look of that. Why do they have to buff the basic enemies? Why do these ROM hacks always do this? They're basic for a reason. Yep. Project-based changes. Wait. Why'd they give this a sound? No jumping sound I get, but Morph Ball sound? Oh, there's this song I was looking for. So that's level music now. Was there really any need to accelerate their shots though? Just... The elite soldiers are probably gonna be even more messed up than before. Still dying only a few hits. Floor breaks away when you walk in. For what reason? Why is the floor breaking away? Showing you can eventually collect a wave beam, and here it is. Okay. Kind of a thing to do for your weapons. No jumping sound is weird, but I'm sure I can get used to it. What gives with these? Oh, listen, still no missiles. They're making me wait. Seriously, what's that about? Come back here with bombs. I think at one point I should replay Axiom Verge 1. 2 was okay, but ultimately underwhelming compared to 1 because of experiments they tried with the format. That said to stop you. It's a new life item I've noticed. These things are still here. Wonder, so there's a lot of life. Probably gonna see more of those when bosses are killed. We're still in criteria. There's a safe point ahead. Oh, it's just right here. Don't get why the text boxes had to be transparent in Project Base. I don't really feel like that change was necessary. Being thwarted by all these things with bombs. Oh, there's missiles finally. Ammo. So ammo is shared. And there's grapple beam points. I really liked in Control Freak. Hold R to engage your missiles. Like Metroid Fusion. Wish we could use that everywhere. I missed that. Tank. According to the screenshots, it's still 14. But I also think there's 5 reserve tanks in this game instead of 4. Okay, so I got. Oh yeah. I'm not sure if it's project based at the percentage and the timer here, but they're appreciated, especially the percentage. Hitting points on the morph ball is not common in the original. Where are we going? Going up to start? And there's the comedy high-speed elevator from Project Base. Though it comes with a patch to restore original speed, which I usually use. And Brinstar is above criteria. How does that work? There's a boss up there. This door's open. I'm gonna fight? More ball bombs, okay. I only have 4 missiles. When do I get more? How do I get more? I saved, but... You're gonna spit something out that I can collect missiles from, right? What do I do about this? Okay. Whoa. Why does it do so much damage? So what do I do about this? That does a lot of damage. When is it going to give me crap again? Is the traditional ROM hacks changing things to do way too much damage? Plus, plus, minus, minus. I think I need more missiles before I do that. So I gotta get that. Oh, and this doesn't save your health. Okay, they didn't change that from the original game. I'll at least get that E-tank first. I don't see anywhere else I should be going. So it's just gonna give me the entire map? Because a lot of Brinstar was mapped out too. We need to bomb the click, whatever that is. I guess I gotta go back to Brinstar. Just face my fears. Not sure what this thing's about. That tube is usually used to connect different areas, and it's not doing that here. Can I do anything down here? Apparently not. I need an even higher jump. So I was thinking the other day about the way your ability to jump expands and what it says about the creator intent. In Metroid 1, you had to get the high jump, which wasn't far from the starting point. I'm not sure if that should count though. There's you don't get a better jump later. But in that game, you also had to get the long shot, which makes no sense. But it was also the first game. They had to upgrade something, because the charge shot wasn't invented in that game. I still don't have it here. This part of criteria isn't mapped. So in order for me to actually do anything in Brinstar, they expect me to collect the bombs, but the fight is really weird and I don't understand it. I can't do anything. So if I want to proceed at all, I have to kill this boss. Which they made far more complicated because because in regular Super Metroid, you would have more than 5 missiles at this point. No, I have to change the sound to this. Also messed up, the weapon you just collected has no function here. Oh, now it's functioning correctly. So when it walks into the pit like this, what do I do? Especially with a poke its chest and that'll coerce it to do something. I'm confused. On the bright side, there don't appear to be any limits to the bombs. I just keep using as many as I feel like. Seriously though, how do I make this thing do anything? This is all about getting vengeance for Adam. I think Metroid Fusion's like the Mega Man X4. It introduced a lot of lore that never existed in the game that everyone liked the first time. And now it's referenced in all of them, and I'm not familiar with any of it because I didn't play it back then. Seriously, what do I do there? Also, I need to point out the nearest safe point from the boss is kind of far. It's kind of annoying. No door here. I collect the bombs and there's nothing I can use it on immediately, so why does the arena look like this? No delay for when it wakes up. You wanna come over here? It's already... It's like its behaviors... Its behavioral cycle's moving so quickly and it's not able to actually activate the attack that allows me to do damage to it. I have to fall into the pit in order for me to do that. It's bleeding. Is this seriously what I have to do? 'Cause it doesn't seem right. I don't see any other way I can convince him to jump. Or otherwise engage. Why does this thing have phases? And why am I missing sometimes? No drops. Seriously, why is it acting like this? Is this intended? I can't tell. That is so jank. I don't... Didn't even have the courtesy to fix the flaw of the original game and give you something to use your new stuff on immediately after collecting it. Now I can finally see what's ahead of me. Yeah, there are save points all the way downstairs. There's at least one save point next to the first major boss. Only 3 save points here, though. Yeah, I guess I'll see what this area is about. Why change the sound effects? Weird changes for the sake of changes that just feel needless. Huh? Oh, that's new. Gotta do something with that. Some hidden upgrade. They also promise a revamped weapon system, and the only change I'm seeing is that ammo is shared between missile types. Oh, I don't gotta collect a bunch of different stuff for the missiles, super missiles, and super bombs now. Which I guess is gonna be nice. Let's see how it works out in practice. These things are from the ceiling now. Are you kidding me? You have to take damage there because you don't have any way to avoid that. Weird places to put save points. Out in the open like this. Now we're in uncharted territory. Funcharted territory. I guess they're just expecting people who played Metroid before to just look for all morph ball sized passages. Super missiles are still green. It's a one-way passage. Might be something fun in here though. Why? Another one of these things. What am I gonna do to stop that? Let me set all my missiles to going. It's not one way. I forgot I can bomb. I don't have any missiles. This sucks. What a weird place to put save points. And there's no recharge stations anywhere yet. I don't see any here. Although earn darn path. ROM hack apparently big enough to have its own website. It makes some weird decisions. But it also changes the mechanics some. But the narrative they present is pure fan fiction in every sense of the word. Samus is not a star bounty hunter. She's just a woman out for revenge because they killed her husband Adam, and I guess carrying his child and possibly for unrelated reasons miscarried. This is 2015, by the way. 2015 fanfiction writing. Changes a bunch of sounds arbitrarily. The works. Recolors everything. I'm out of ammo. I need more so I can do something. There's enemies here that can only be defeated with missiles. Not looking forward to what they did with the main bosses. Because the first boss I fought didn't feel like it was implemented right. Yeah, continuous fire, and for some reason the bullets accelerate. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, the firing rate's improved. It's an improvement. Bombs are unlimited, you can just use as many as you want. And most of the map is available from the start. But you'll also see here that, not a lot of save points. At least it marks your most recent save point, that's nice. It also makes some changes here. You can see your time and your total percent. But I need missiles to continue, and I can't find any. There's also no recharging stations here. That'll make the game too easy, so you can just get stuff for free. Some missiles, it's not giving. There's a couple, I need more. Trying to refill materials in Metroid's always annoying. This game makes it worse. The main reason it's annoying is the more your capacity is, the longer you have to spend getting it back. Also, you don't blink during iframes. What a weird choice. And I'm playing this on my Mister, looking at my CRT, and if I don't see blinking, I'm thinking, am I missing frames? I'm not. And save points are just out in the open. Where am I? Oh. Skip all of this. Good for you for noticing the hole. Grapple beam already? That's weird. Oh, they want you to get on the go immediately. I guess the intended way is to notice a crack in the floor and do it right. I don't like this. There's a bunch of crackled grapple points. Why do ROM hacks always do this? They make it complicated. Who wants this? Does anyone actually want this? That's something. And that something's right next to a save point, which is cool. So I got the grapple beam before I get the charge shot. They want you to do gymnastics. Super missile door, still green, but all the missile doors are orange. Wonder if they kept super bomb doors. Super bomb doors are always weird, even at the time. Also, they buffed the basic enemies. ROM hacks always do this. I got a few new things, but I'm not sure if they opened any paths. think there are much. I don't think there are much, if any, of this type of grapple block in the original game. Wait, grapple beam attracts items now? That's weird. Free tank. Cool. Doesn't change the marker on the map after you click the item there though. I thought it did. Yeah, like that circle thing there. I guess that's just a different kind of point of interest. Money short on missiles. Again. Sure, the grapple beam is a magnetism effect. It's nice, I guess. I have some way to do it. That's really annoying. Can't see the things blink, so can't even see that. Don't miss. There's a charge me with my dreams. Charge beam acts differently now. What do they want me to do to get out of this? Heads are facing inward, and why? Oh. But just realize the heads are facing inwards, I guess. There's an enemy that now requires charge beam to destroy. 'Cause there wasn't really many of those in the original game. Seriously, what is the fixation on grapple beam in this hack? Guess they felt like the grapple beam didn't get its due in the original game. Technically, you don't even need it. And you don't need it to be Super Metroid if you're good. Charge beam magnetizes too. Haven't been down here yet. Useful? Oh, I'm gonna guess mandatory in later parts. There are some enemies that had to be destroyed with the charge beam. Not so much enemies, there are obstacles. I saw someone with those turning heads earlier, and they were blocking access to items. I missed this earlier. Just missiles, okay. Need as many as I can get if they're going to unify missile ammo types. Yeah, I think this is one of the places. I keep forgetting my missiles are turned on. That's why I want to have Control Freak. This thing. Break it with the charge shot. Nothing else will work. Another game where the designers expect you to notice things because they either can't or won't point them out in a less subtle way. You can destroy this with a charge beam now? Was that possible before and I never realized it? Oh, grappled onto that thing. More grappling. There's gonna be a boss where it's all grappling. Finally, the classic Brinstar music. This is... When this music starts in the original game, that to me is when Super Metroid really begins. And they really waited. I guess they just don't like the up-tempo songs because... it's not edgy enough. Well, that's what we come for here. What? I get the feeling that the designer of this game was really good at grapple beam gymnastics and wanted opportunities to do more of it without caring about the people who aren't good at it. It's intelligently, this thing is now intelligently prioritizing which drop types should be made. That's nice of them. Design what you know and not what you don't. You know, I actually have I bought a Ori and the Blind Forest like 10 years ago, or whenever it came out. I think 2015 or so? I was enjoying that game up until the point where it introduced new form of jumping mechanics. I couldn't get the hang of it, and it was required for a lot of the game at that point. I dropped it. Wonder if I should give it another chance. Oh, good. I'm not liking where this is headed. There's spikes everywhere now. Already? No warning? It is a built-in, resource well. I guess... Is that gonna make it better, though? This is really weird. That's how they're changing this boss. Guaranteed constant resources at a cost. You should have no excuse for dying here. Because they give you so many resources. Oh! Any shot will pull items toward you. Cool. And the grapple beam, when it touches, collects things they touch. Huh. Charge beam does damage. I think it used to. Oh. I'm allowed to just leave. Okay. Sure. But spikes on the way in, that just sucks. I'm not safe. I saved, right? I didn't save any of that. No charge beam. Gotta get it all back again. Where was I? It made the boss easier and harder at the same time. Really strange that they pulled that off. Really not. I don't like how they made the ammo and sub weapon things transparent too. It's a little bit harder to see than I have it turned on. I lost a lot of progress on that because save points are so hard to come by here. Oh, I see. Once you get the charge beam, everything stacks. Let's go other route this time. Actually, I should save. Do this again, by the way. Huh. Oh, it's one way? Wonder why they gated that. Seems unnecessary to me. Oh yeah, I do need to go back. Let's find another save point. This has to be dealt with at charge shots. Nothing else will do. Why is it lagging now? This is just really dumb. Oh, they want me to do this boss. I saved, so it's fine, I guess. Except I have to do gymnastics just to reach here. Never liked how you have to hold the button down in order to get the full length of the grapple beam. Never understood what that was about. Was there ever a reason to, like, not have a full grapple beam? I can't turn the grapple beam off. I don't want to have it available right now. That's still the same. Give it. But gate number 4 is still locked. I don't get to see what that's about. So what do I win? Not super missile, surely. Okay, just... No. Use the correct weapons to open up the gates. That's how they're doing these things now. Except there's not weird one-way passages depending on specific weapons and the way you enter it. So they repurposed those. There's a save point surrounded by spikes. This thing likes grappling and spikes way too much. Why? It's only gonna get worse later, isn't it? Yeah, traditional save room. Work my way upstairs. I didn't earn anything new from that fight, I just opened up a gate. Can't do anything here yet. Am I gonna get ice beam soon? High jumping boots. I guess this is kind of like, that's really high. I guess this is kind of like a double jump. So I got it after 2 bosses. Tells me there's gonna be a lot of stupidly high jumping I need to be doing. This is comedy. Hold down A if you want to spin jump immediately. And they're using water in really annoying ways too. You're jumping more than a full screen height. Spin jumping's gonna be even more weird now with the extra height. Where are we now? "51 minutes. I have high jumping boots." Okay, I'm back here, so they want me to do something. It's looping me around and guiding me. Don't think I need to be back here yet, though. Where's the starting point? It's orange because I need to use the missiles. Enemies are color-coded here too. Three charge shots or one missile. Boost ball? Yeah, boost ball. You for real? Even here doing spikes. You know, it's the abundance of spikes is one of the what's this? Hold A plus B. So what if I do? They had to write a thing in the wall for a mechanic. Holding A plus B is what gets you the free spin jumping. I don't know how to get past that. Cause it's not gonna get you past the spikes. Is it? What if you don't have the life to cross through there? What then? The only recharge station I found so far. Bring that up. Long vertical shafts. Spikes, grapple points. This is made for a specific kind of Metroid player. And I'm not it. Finally, a real beam. Way before ice. Didn't go in here earlier for some reason. Okay, now we're getting the rapid expansion of power that you're supposed to have in a Metroid. But for how long? Yeah, the nerve to put these things here? Hater losers. Oh. They're allowed to touch the monster though. Finally revisit this. I don't think I can do the mock ball here. Because to do mock ball you have to jump forward without spinning, but here when you hold down A, hold down A and press B, you always get a spin jump. I guess that's just not happening here. So never mind. What a rip. Not that I want to go to Meridia anytime soon anyway. And with this stupidly high jumping boots, I might be able to actually explore a little bit in here. Though I don't know if I'm supposed to. Feels like I can barely make these platforms. I really hope wall jumping here in the water isn't an intentional part of the design, or maybe it's just here for skipping. At least though, holding down A and B, guaranteeing a spin jump makes wall jumping from neutral position easier. Jumping on molasses. All this and I'm still in the regular suit. I don't even have Varia yet. Or whatever they choose to call it here. Strangely, Morphball is not affected as much by it. More punishing platforming here. What we needed. Hope you memorize where all these platforms are. You're gonna take a long trek back. Memorize all of these platform locations. And don't miss. Gate 1's been opened already. We're in direct ship. Really early. There's a boss here. And one save point, although I think original wreck ship had two. All this and I have no gravity suit. Called the gravity suit even though its purpose is to defeat viscosity, not gravity. The stupidly high jump, meaning you have to do stupidly long jumps. Just informing me about Trial and error platforming. Maybe it actually isn't. Maybe it just feels like that because I'm not mastering it yet. Alright, this feels familiar. This is not. I appreciate that a wrecked ship would probably be in water like it was in Metroid Prime 1, but... Come on, dudes. They don't have to be long, too. And then it feeds me new energy tank to keep me satisfied. Look at all that water to punish you for making a mistake that you can't foresee. I'm holding down the L button when I shouldn't be. Mostly because I'm trying to aim upward, but can't aim straight upward. This is a mistake I'm making. Are you kidding me? I'm seeing an awful lot of spikes for no reason. Now you're neck deep in Meridia. I'm not going in here. Let's just grin and bear it then. And I saved in the mothership, so if things get out of hand, I'll just reset. What a weird place to put a save point there in the middle of a chamber. Did Murdy have a boss before? It must have, right? I literally can't do anything in here anyway. Why is this passage here? We'll find out if I tough it out in long enough. Are you kidding me? You jumped in from the wrong side. I guess I'm just curious about the brand new areas it's talking about and what that means. Like new named areas? More places I can't go for some reason. These two spikes here are animated. That's why. Did I collect that? I couldn't tell. Let's not go into the wreck ship right now. At least 2 missiles to collect and at least one energy tank. Where else can I go? Back to Brinstar? Take my chances in Norfair? Can I go up there yet? No, I was up there. Oh yeah, I need to collect Wave Beam. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Thanks for watching. I think I might end a little bit earlier tonight. It depends if I can... Depends on what my endurance is. Something finds upstairs. Do I want it? Clearly I can't go up there yet. Probably need a space jump. Let's go back to Brinstar. What's the purpose of those spikes there, for example? Just to mess with you. The circles are for the gates, because they're important. More of this? More missiles. I thought that would be an item. Hey, for real, dudes. Punishment for missing platforming that you can't predict. Being falling in spikes and or water. It's just, some people out there enjoy that kind of thing, I guess. It'd be one thing if the all of this use of grapple was like done in interesting ways, but it really isn't. There's just a lot of it. Way more of it in this part of the game than anything in Super Metroid. At some point this door opened. I don't know what I did to open it. No, I remember that being closed before. Where's the nearest save point? Bar. I don't think I want what's up there anyway. So I have to go all the way around and head north. Okay. Trying to see if I can wall jump off the spikes, but I guess not. Look at that, so where haven't I been yet? I can't go in the northeast corner because I can't jump past the spikes. Every other area here I can't go to because of green doors I can't open. What do I do next? I went all this way just to see why I didn't enter this green door. Only an hour 16, but my actual time is 2 hours 24. Guess I'll just take the elevator back. There's also a whole lot of these really tall shafts. The high jump boots in this game are probably meant to mitigate it. But it's kind of overdone here. Seems like every enemy is guaranteed to drop something. That's nice. Can't do anything in Brinstar anymore. Let's go to Norfair. It's the only other place I can go that's not direct ship. So it wouldn't be that simple. Why would it be? Boost bowling again. What's this? X-ray? You have to press the dash button to turn the X-ray visor on in this game. Hidden walls. Oh, good. That's what Metroid needed. Really going out of the way to justify having these things, are they? This sucks. That's what you get. What the? Hey, how did I end up there? This is hideous. All that just to destroy one enemy, so I can open the door. I can tell this is only... What is happening? How am I... It's not a good sign if they're gonna do this to me. All that, I didn't even reach Norfair yet. I need to save. That's why this track is not used in gameplay. It uses too many voices and they get cut off. The other instruments or other tracks are designed to leave a few channels open for sound effects. This song is not. It's used for the cutscenes. Can I do anything at all in Norfair? I have the high jumping boots. I think I can get further than last time. Never mind. Oh. Oh, you still can't. Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. I don't know about this hack. The opening platforming and the level design of the opening segments is not encouraging. So, the main thing I was, like, the main line I'm looking at in the original webpage for this is one that was highlighted. Carefully balanced difficulty to satisfy all ranges of players. I thought that meant same difficulty as Super Metroid. What I'm seeing instead is a bizarre mishmash of good ideas and bad ideas. And good ideas are like, showing a large portion of the map so you don't need to go to map stations. Universal ammo type so you don't have to search for missiles and super missiles individually. Enemies seem to drop something every single time unless you're full on all of your resources. But they're trying way too hard to give the original equipment meaning. All the gymnastics they gotta do with the grapple beam, I'm not enjoying because it's tedious, because there's just way too much of it. That nonsense with the X-ray scope maze. And the high jumping boots, which never went that high in any game. They're just punishing in the way they use it. Spikes everywhere if you miss. Water if there's not spikes. Both if they're feeling really mean. That's the kind of ROM hack I'm not into. So, doubtful I'm gonna continue this. Maybe I'll come back to it someday if I'm feeling brave. But I was also messing up the controls a lot because reasons not related to this hack. It's just because of Control Freak. The hack that was applied on original Super Metroid that changes the control scheme to resemble the Game Boy Advance games that I miss. I wish I could have it in every Super Metroid hack. Because the enhancements to that are something that's just really hard to play without once you get used to it. It's the angle up and angle down buttons. I kept getting them backwards. If I flip them around, I'll just get them confused again. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I would hate to abort a game after 2 hours and 42 minutes, but based on what I played, I can tell it's not gonna get any better. Or maybe it will, maybe I'm not giving it enough of a chance. But just moving around sucks. I hate falling in the water. It reminds me of Turok, and now in that game the platforming is so punishing. Yet I bother with that game for other reasons. And the dark twist on the original Metroid storyline is just edgy. I don't want to call it dark. It's not a substantial change from the overall storyline. It just takes away the Federation and makes Samus an independent serial murderer and not a bounty hunter. I never got around to... Xebius is brand new, but I don't know what the several brand new areas are. Never got around to seeing most of the customized weapon system. Project Base is definitely there. But why was this ROM hack so highly hyped up? Other ROM hacks that make more changes to the game don't have a website. It's just that Real Red thinks very, very highly of his own work. I'm not the target audience for this. So, I guess I'm gonna end early. But I would hate to not complete a Metroid game on Metroidvania March. So I have a backup plan. I'll play that instead tomorrow. Also, they didn't program a attract mode for some reason. Yeah, thanks for watching.